Welcome all to this presentation. We shall be looking at mental health awareness. And to begin us off, I would like us to first of all look at the definition of what the term mental health awareness means. So mental health awareness is the ability to ensure that people are aware of mental health problems and how such problems affect people in society in general. This entails raising community awareness of mental illnesses, changing perceptions towards these people, and changing the environment to support the people affected, and also to encourage people with the illnesses to seek help. So I'm going to also expand on that definition because mental health awareness also entails the understanding and acknowledgement of the fact that mental health is as important as physical health. So just like physical health, mental health must also be cared for and given proper attention and support. It is timely and strives to make mental health disclosive. So after looking at the definition, we are now going to look at the importance of mental health awareness. So to begin with, the first importance of creating mental awareness is the fact that it promotes, it fosters health of the workers or employees and productivity. So there is a need to enhance mental health literacy at the workplace as it is a critical determinant of worker health. Since mental health is one of the organization's valued assets, promoting it would mean that the employees are valued, resulting in high morale. The involvement and commitment of all employees may be enhanced by promoting their mental health, thus improving productivity and innovation. They can undergo pressure, meet given time slots, and improve the organization's reputation. So that was the first importance. We are going to continue and look at the next importance, which is the fact that mental health awareness or creating mental health awareness helps to fight prejudice and promote honest conversation. So promoting mental health can reduce misconceptions and make those who are struggling more comfortable in expressing it. When people do not have to worry about being stigmatized or losing their jobs for seeking treatment for mental health illnesses, they are likely to access treatment. This openness can mean timely handling of mental health problems, which minimizes cases of protracted sick leaves or emergencies. Also, communication on mental health helps create awareness among workplace colleagues, thus encouraging them to be understanding of friends or colleagues experiencing such issues. This can enhance relations between juniors and their seniors or fellow subordinates and thus enhance harmony in the workplace. So we've looked at what the term mental health illness is and also some of the importances of promoting mental health awareness in the workplace. So I would like to ask if anybody has a question before we proceed.
Well, yes, I have one question, and
Yes,
I was wondering, is mental health awareness or the one that you've just presented, is it
yes.
related to what we call the disorders, some of the disorders that we think that are related to mental, someone that has maybe schizophrenia, yeah, some of those disorders, are they related, or what do you think?
Yeah, so those are some of the mental awareness disorders that we have or the illnesses. Also, we have the hyperactive ADHD. So those are some of the examples that we have on the same.
Oh, okay. So that
Any,
means that mental health awareness
yes?
is one of the most critical areas that maybe people should be aware of, considering that anyone can be a victim. And mind you, we have everyone has a mind, so means everyone can be a victim.
Yeah, sure. So it goes to show that personally, I believe that mental health should be discussed just as openly as physical health is also discussed in the workplace. Yeah. So it is very
Uh,
vital.
Unless
Yeah.
Fatima has
Any
another question, I don't think I have one. I think that session you've taken as quite well. Fatima, any question? Maybe.
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, Futun, you can go ahead.
So to add on that, to add on that, has been very important to me. So recognizing the importance of mental health awareness has helped me to manage stress when I was experiencing a very challenging work period. So by understanding that experiencing signs of burnout, I was able to seek support from my colleagues, practice mindfulness, set boundaries, which helped me to improve my wellness and productivity while fostering a healthier work-life balance. Yeah. Anyone who has an encounter of how mental health awareness has been important to them?
Well, as
Before
for
we
me,
continue,
well, as for
yes,
me, I've been quite I've been quite aware of my situations, and I've been able to manage my stresses, my
yes,
breakdowns, and I think this topic was introduced a while ago at our workplace, and
yes,
I've been quite aware nowadays, and I try to take all the necessary measures to make sure that my mental health is at par. So I think
yeah.
this one comes at a time when we need it most.
Yeah, sure. I applaud you for taking your mental health seriously because it is just as important. Yeah, so I would like us to now look at some of the factors that affect awareness of mental health in the workplace. And one of the factors is organizational culture. So organization leaders and managers have a significant role in developing or shaping organizational culture. Organizational culture includes the perception and the tolerance of the employees' management regarding their mental health. So effective leaders, when leaders are effective, they're able to encourage people to come out and report their cases. But if we have the opposite of that, when the leadership and the management are not as effective, then it may contribute to stigma and silence. So people, you might find that people are not as willing to come out and say if they're experiencing any mental health difficulties. So another factor that affects is resource availability. Health options and assistance play a role in mental health awareness. Companies that provide mental health aware training, EAPs, employee assistance programs, and counseling services are more capable of spreading the word about mental health awareness. Besides, when employees acquire the resources that enhance their mental health, they are more capable of using them since they're easily accessible. However, lack of assets or poor networks affects the level of awareness about mental health. They may be uncertain about whom to report one's condition to or whether they would face repercussions if one divulge a diagnosis. Ensuring that employees are informed about the available resources and ways of getting them is important in promoting mental health. The last one. Those are some of the factors that affect mental health awarenesses. Any questions, awareness, sorry. Any question on that?
No question.
Yeah, so I'd like us to proceed and look at some of the measures that we can take to support mental health promotion in the workplace. Considering the issue of training and education as one of the most important, efficient instruments for mental health promotion is essential. Some interventions include developing a mental health awareness program for the employees and managers, which is targeted at ensuring that everyone has access to resources that will enable them to identify and handle mental disorders. So that is one of the ways that we can promote by training, through training and education. So examples of some of the training that can be taken conducting, for example, education sessions like workshops, seminars, or webinars that are related to mental health will help employees to appreciate the value of mental health and learn about ways to keep health mentally. Organizations promoting mental health awareness in their workplace will likely develop an educated and accepting force. Because people will learn, the employees, the personnel will learn about the value of taking their mental health seriously. So another ways of promoting mental health in the workplace is by fostering an open and supportive environment. So another critical goals that organizations should take is making the workplace environment more conducive to admiring mental health issues. So organizations should promote the discussion of events and problems witnessed by the personnel without prejudice or penalties. This can be done by enforcing policies that are sensitive to the needs of the employees and through the management's provisions a platform for airing their complaints. This environment must be encouraged by managers and leaders in organization. They should set an example by having, an open communication and be present as managers for periods to review with their subordinates and discuss anything related to mental health. So the other thing that we have, another point is make ample provision for mental health services. So it is crucial to provide access to resources for moments of mental health for more awareness and support. Some interventions include informing learners, faculty, and staff about available employee assistance programs, psychology counseling, and mental helpline numbers. Organizations can also provide certain services such as stress management workshop, internal mindfulness sessions, and mental health sensitization. So those are some of the factors, those are some of the things that organization factors that they can look at to ensure that they are able to promote mental health awareness at the workplace. Any questions on the same?
Just one quick question about EAPs. What role does the EAPs play in regard to sensitization, especially when it comes to the classes of employees? Maybe we have the hierarchies. So are there EAPs for the subordinates, for the juniors, for the management, or they all cut across?
I think that for the employees, being that the employee assistant programs, I think we should have them in an hierarchy order. Yeah, for the juniors, for the managers, and the like.
That's
Yeah.
perfect. Okay. Well answered. I think that's all.
I'd also like to ask a question. Maybe anyone can share if they have had a close encounter of maybe a friend or a colleague that was able to open up about a mental condition or struggle that they were going through. How did the organization respond to that?
Well, in our organization,
Or you as the friend?
yeah, we had one case of a
Yes,
person who had a mental breakdown,
yes,
and actually, the way our organization is set up, we have a counselor at who is at Bay, and she was overwhelmed, I think, with family issues, and she was given a time off, and with that counseling, she was able to get back to herself, and actually she resumed work after very few weeks. So yeah, I've seen a case like that.
yeah. So, and their productivity at work,
Yeah, she
the
actually,
morale is back to normal.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so the organization, I feel it is taking the very essential steps to ensure that they also promote and create mental health awareness. Thank you for your answer, the experience, for sharing your experience with us. Any questions?
From my end, no question. That's good.
Okay, so if nobody has any more questions, I'd like to thank you for attending this presentation and thank you very much for your cooperation.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.